All right, so here we go, man. Let's go ahead and have some fun today, man. I love doing these type videos, but we got to go ahead and get into probably my final top case video for the iPhone 13 Pro. Now, I'm pretty sure you're like, T, I done seen like two of these from you already, right? We did one for the 13 Pro Max, we did one for the 13 Pro, and now we're doing a third one because I'm gonna be real with you. My last 10 cases that I have received has been absolute fire, and it shakes up the whole list when it comes to top cases. Now, I asked you on YouTube, did you want to do top 10 or did you want to do a top 20? And you guys couldn't tell me. Y'all was split. So I was like, you know what? Let's go down the middle and let's do a top 15. Now, it literally took me over 35 minutes, 30, 40 minutes to figure out this list. I'm literally changing the list as I go. I'm pretty sure as I'm going to be recording this video, but long story short, yo, every one of these cases are amazing. I could probably use every one of these cases as my daily case, and none of these, they all winners. They all legit, but you know, we got to have some favorites other than others. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to go through all the cases. All the cases will be linked down below with the purchase link and the link that I did the video review in case you want to go and look at the dedicated video. All right, another thing, all these cases are wireless charger compatible, and guess what? All of these cases fit like a glove. They all fit amazingly well, so you already know that's going to be a stiff list right here. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it, and let's go ahead and start off with number 15, and we got to talk about the Supcase Unicorn Beetle style. Now, this is a case that just made the list, and it's because of a few reasons. I feel like they did an amazing job with this case. I've always loved the style case from Supcase, and they offer an amazing price point. And with that price point, you get a decently strong magnet. I was actually surprised how strong this magnet was. You get a nice fit that goes all the way around. You get very nice tactile buttons. It's on Amazon Prime, so you can get it in 2 days or next day or something like that. And the one thing that I kind of had a downfall with was the writing right here on the MagSafe ring, but some of you guys said you liked that. It was a little bit different, so I can't really knock it too much when it comes to that. But this is such an overall great clear case from Supcase. I mean, they just really nailed just about everything when you think about a very cheap, very just get the job done when it comes to a clear case. So starting the bunch off at number 15, Supcase Unicorn Beetle style. All right, so next up on the list is a case that is very good, and this is my first time trying it with the iPhone 13 series, and it's kind of gonna be like a two-part case, man. We got the OtterBox Anew series and the Lumen series, and I kind of put these two in one because they're basically the same case, except one is going to have a color back and the other one is going to basically have a clear back. I absolutely love this case. This is going to be one of those cases that's Apple exclusive. You get a little bouginess when it comes to the OtterBox Anew series, but this reminds me so much of the Symmetry series, but just that much more refinement. And I love the Symmetry series. This is an amazing case, and I didn't really want to put the Symmetry and the Anew series up there because I feel like they all kind of fall in that same umbrella. So this is going to represent for all the OtterBoxes out here, man. The Anew series, an amazing fit, very nice tactile buttons. You already know you're going to get that OtterBox protection. One thing that kind of turned me off a little bit, especially with this model right here, was you can see the ring on the outside. That just kind of threw me off a little bit when it comes to the Anew series, man. But everything else about this case, the fit, the protection, the lay on tail protection, the buttons, MagSafe strength is a little bit on the weaker side, but they're all kind of average. They stay on mounts, everything like that just fine. So the Anew series and the Lumen series, like I said, these go just about hand in hand. Absolutely love the Lumen series. Probably one of the best clear cases out there on the market. But then if you not want to rock a clear case, you can rock the regular Anew series. Excellent cases when it comes to that. And you already know what the quality is when you're talking about OtterBox. All right, so coming in at number 14, OtterBox Anew and the OtterBox Lumen series. All right, so number 13, man, I kind of hate to put this one so low, but I have my reasons, all right? I have my reasons, and we got the Phone Rebel Flex series. Now, this is definitely going to be a different case. You got to know what you're getting, and you got to know what you're not getting when it comes to the Flex case, all right? You're getting a very nice quality case when it comes to this. You get a very nice aramid fibro pattern on the back, very strong MagSafe magnets, some of the strongest magnets in this entire list, but the sides are going to be exposed. That's what it comes to when it comes to the Flex series. Now, in the packaging, he does give you little plastic strips to where you can cover your sides and protect it. But just outside of that, man, running this case will just get you a little bit paranoid. Smudging those sides up, we already know that's already a pet peeve when it comes to the Pro models, and smudging those up, constantly having to clean it, it can just feel a little bit aggravating when you're running this case, but actually running it and when you grip it in your hand, I love the, the Flex Series case. I actually used this on my phone for a few weeks, and then I just got scared. I got paranoid and said I can't do it. The sides are out. I can't do it anymore. But this is such a good case, especially for someone who likes the feel of the natural phone in your hand, but just want a little bit more protection on the back and on the corners. I do feel like this is a very, very nice option out here. All right, so coming in at number 13, Phone Rebel Flex Series. I already know some of you gonna be in the comments like, yo, T, you are bugging out for putting that so high. It's a stiff list, man, so let's go ahead and keep this thing going. All right, so let's keep this thing going. Number 12 series, let's go ahead and get into it. And it's gonna be the Incipio Grip. Now, if you remember this case video, when I got this right here, I was hyped. I was like, this is the best case that I got so far. But then I started using it, man, and I'm like, it is a very good case. We all know Incipio makes some of the most high quality cases out there. But then once I started using it, I was just like, it ain't all that. It's good, but it does lack some things. Now, the thing about the name of it, Incipio Grip, so you're going to be able to get those grips when it comes to the side to actually grip it. Little plug, I'm going to be doing a video about the most grippy cases, especially with the ones gripping the name, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see it, if you're all about that grip, all right? But the Incipio Grip, it has grip, and it fits like an absolute, my God, one of the best fits on this list. I mean, the fit is absolutely no budging going on whatsoever. But then the more I started using it, it started to feel a little bit weird on the phone, to where something started to kind of make a little bit of noise, and it kind of threw me off. And then another thing that threw me off was just this plain back. I mean, you could have did something else. If this was like an aramid fiber with that grip on the outside, absolute fire. But you just kind of had a plain back. It just really threw me off. I feel like you could have just did more when it comes to the back of this case, all right? So here it is, man, number 12, Incipio Grip case. Really love this case, though. Loved it. Super snug fit, decent size, decent strength when it comes to the MagSafe, but one thing they do have is all the grip, and it has a very tight fit, but I feel like the case could have been made with just a little bit more love, all right? So number 12, Incipio Grip. All right, so number 11 is one that I kind of hate to put down here, but like I told you, we have the toughest list that's on YouTube right now, man. And let's go ahead and talk about number 11, Casetify Impact Series. Now, this is the reason why I hate to put this case down so low, because you're talking about one of the most customizable cases that's probably in this lineup right now. Very nice, strong MagSafe magnets, excellent fit, nice late on tail protection, good buttons. The protection you already know is A1 when it comes to Casetify cases, and you get that very nice, just exclusive little ring around the camera. So hard to put this case at number 11, but I consider all things when it comes to price, availability, how fast you can get it. Kind of had to put this back a little bit further back because a lot of people complain about how long it takes to get these cases. And let's be real, this is probably one of the most expensive cases that's on this list, all right? So an amazing case, easily could have been in my top 6 or 7, but like I said, very stiff list right here, man. So coming in at number 11, Casetify Impact Series. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the top 10. All right, let's go ahead and start doing the Baby Junior heavy hitters, man. Let's go ahead and start off with one that I was super hype about when I first got it. Probably one of the brands that I've used the longest when it comes to smartphone accessories. And we got to talk about the Spec Presidio Grip. Now, I have been seeing this case evolve year after year, and this iteration right here is probably just about the most perfect that you're going to be able to get the Presidio line, all right? Especially when it comes to grip, you already know it has that very nice grip. You get that spec level of quality when it comes to this case. Two things that I don't like about this case, man. This material on the back, and usually I don't care about fingerprints because we use our phones with our hands, our fingers. That's what's going to happen, but this material just smudges up extremely, it's just a lot, all right? And then the MagSafe magnets on this case really isn't the strongest. It is a little bit on the weaker side, but it kind of redeems itself because the fit of this thing is A1. One little knock though is when I was using this case, and I used this for a few weeks, is it started to make weird noise and creaks while it was on my phone. And that really turned me off. So that's kind of why this kind of got bumped down. I'm not saying it's the complete fault of it, but look, this is top 10. These are heavy hitters when it comes to all of the cases that I reviewed. But Spec Presidio Grip coming in, starting off that top 10 line. Excellent, excellent case when it comes to the grip series, man. Definitely one of the GOATs that's out there. So number 11, Spec Presidio Grip. Nope, not number 11, number 10. See, I'm already starting that mess already, man. Number 10, Presidio Grip. All right, number 9. Number 9 is one that I hate to put down here, man, but let's go ahead and talk about it. Mouse Limitless. Now, I know you in the comments right now fussing me out because every top case video, y'all fuss me out about the Limitless line, but I have my things that I love and I have my things that I dislike. What I love about it, excellent quality. All right, when it comes to the quality, we already know when it comes to mouse cases, very tight fit, probably one of the most tight fit cases that's on this list. Also, we already know what it is when it comes to the mouse protection. But the things I dislike is the sides. This phone is probably one of the most slippery cases that's in my lineup right now. The buttons are a little bit mushy. They definitely could be better, but we already seen improvements, especially when it comes to the Mouse Evolution case and the Limitless case for the S22 Ultra. It's already starting to get better, all right? So we know that's coming down the pipeline right there. And the MagSafe magnets is just a little bit weak, all right? Let's just be real. I would love to see the MagSafe magnets be a little bit stronger. So I had to kind of bump this down to number 9, but I absolutely love this case. I use this case probably more than the next 5 cases that's on the list, all right? But got love for Mouse. I love what they have going on. This will always be in the top case runnings, period, when it comes to this channel, man. So coming in at number 9, Mouse Limitless. All right, so number 8 is probably going to be the only case of this material, man, and we got to go ahead and bring in the Nomad Modern Leather case. Now, I know you're like, why you don't put Apple Leather case? You guys know how I feel about the Apple Leather cases. Overpriced, and they don't really do, they kind of break down on you over time, all right? But when it comes to the Nomad case, man, now don't get mad at me because y'all can't probably get this English tan. This was like a limited drop. Pretty sure some of y'all might want it out there, man, but the Nomad have figured it out this year because there was a couple things that haunted the Nomad cases, and it was buttons, and they got it on point. I mean, the fit of this case is just spot on, not too loose, not too tight, very nice leather. When it comes to Nomad cases, you already think of craftsmanship, and that's what they did with their Modern Leather series. These backs wear very nice over time. I mean, I've got a Nomad band right here. Nomad makes some of the best products out there and easily makes one of the best leather cases that's out there on the market. Just everything about this Nomad case is just sleek, thin, the colors that they make of the leather, absolutely love it. All right, so number 8, the only leather case that you're going to see on this list, and that's big time right there, man, is going to be the Nomad Modern Leather. Love this case. Love this combo too with that. All right, let's keep going. All right, so number 7 is a case that I'm furious with this brand because I want them to just to do it and quit messing around, because if you did, this case will probably be up to the top, all right? Rhino Shield Solid Suit. Now, this has always been a channel favorite of mine when it comes to cases. I mean, this is the best fitting case in this lineup, period. No hint, it just plain, there's no more talking about it. The tightest fit when it comes to this case, but it also means it's hard as hell to get this case off of your phone. But, you know, that's why we snapped it on, because you ain't about to see me struggle taking on and off. Absolutely love this case. No MagSafe charging. That's what I want them to do. Add MagSafe to this case. It will be king. Very nice buttons, which are interchangeable. You can change the colors of the buttons, switch it up. Just look at this Aramid with the very tight fit, interchangeable buttons. If this had MagSafe, game over. Game over for literally everything that's on this list down here. And if you just add a little bit of grip on the sides, ball game. It's just ball game, mic drop. Rhino Shield is the GOAT, man. So Rhino Shield Solid Suit, man, I had to put it down here, man, because it just still needs some things to clean up on, but you can't deny that it's an excellent A1 case. So coming in at number 7, Rhino Shield Solid Suit. Absolutely love this case right here. All right, so number 6 case has kind of plummeted a little bit down in the ranks, man. Still one of the best cases out there when it comes to it, and we got to talk about the Dbrand grip. Now, you already know where it is when it comes to Dbrand, man. The customization that you can get on the skin, the grip series is one of the best line of cases that's out there for mobile phones, man. They just simply get it done. The craftsmanship of everything about this case is just absolutely amazing. The micro dot texture when it comes to the sides easily makes this one of the grippiest cases. Some people complain and say it grips a little bit too much when it comes to taking in and out of their jeans, but I'm here for all the grip. Even with that, man, very tight fit. This fits just as good almost as the Solid Suit, but you can get this case off. Very nice tactile buttons. The grip case is straight goated in my opinion, man. Definitely one of the top cases out there. Just everything about it, man. Accurate speaker cutouts, and they just did it right when they say they want a case to have grip. They nailed it with the Dbrand grip, man. So coming in at number 6 for the first time, falling outside of the top 5. Dbrand grip coming in at number 6. Right on the outside looking in. So number 5 is one that has snuck up on me. All right. I was sleeping on this case and I got a few people on Twitter like, T, man, you don't disrespect the case when you do your top 10 case video. And I couldn't. It's such a dope case, man. And we got to talk about the Smartest Gripzilla. This case nails it on a lot of key factors for me and for everybody out there when you're looking for a case. So you already know Gripzilla, they have the finger grooves. And not only do they have the finger grooves, this is a textured size. So when you're holding it, the feel feels natural in your hands and it feels like it's just perfect when you are talking about holding this case, man. So the grip absolutely nails it. Very nice tactile buttons, absolutely perfect. Very snug fit. I'm talking about, man, this fit is amazing. You gotta kind of fight that corner to get it out. Amazing fit. Very affordable price point, man. This case could be easily $40. Not only is it not, it's on Amazon Prime, and this thing is like $24, $25. Look, case is an absolute monster, man. Smartest knocked it out the park with this. The Gripzilla is definitely one of the best on the market, and especially when you are talking about grip. I had to put this over the Dbrand simply because of Prime, the price point, and the quality that you're probably getting just as much as the Dbrand grip. But like I said, price and availability is big for me, man. So coming in at number 5, Gripzilla. Absolutely love this, man. This is definitely going to be on that top grippy case video that's coming out a little bit later. All right, so number 4, and I'm pretty sure you knew how this list is shaking up because you haven't seen some cases, but I don't think anybody saw this one coming at number 4, man. And we got to take a look at the Binks Kevlar case. Now, this is going to be a brand new case that I recently reviewed on the channel. I've always heard of Binks, but I've never had their cases in. But when I got this Kevlar case in, I was like, oh boy, yes, I do love this case, man. This case is so good because, first of all, it's available on Amazon Prime. Very nice fit, even has a tight fit when it comes to the buttons. Decent MagSafe strength, has that aramid fiber like you know I love when it comes to cases. Definitely a unique design when it comes around your cameras. Overall, and it keeps a very thin profile, man. This case right here is so legit, and I put so many people onto this case because nobody really knew about it, but this is one that you definitely need to check out, man. This is going to be a Kevlar case from Binks. Absolutely love it. They just nailed it just about on all aspects of this case. If I had to critique it any, a little bit more grip on the sides because this could be a little bit slippery when you are holding it. All right, so number 4, new kid on the block, Binks Kevlar aramid fiber case for the 13 Pro. Let's go ahead and get into that top 3 now. All right, so now we got to go ahead and get into number 3, man. And this case is no stranger to being the champ, all right? So many people love this, man. We showed mad love. They have shown love to me. An overall masterpiece when it comes to a case, man. And we got to go ahead and talk about the Kadabe sheath. Yes, being knocked off because we all know the sheath was number 1 on both of my top videos for the Pro Max and the 13 Pro, but there's some new kids on the block, man, that's taking over that number 1 position. So let's go ahead and talk about the sheath. I mean, what more do I say about it? You guys know about the sheath. You've seen this in case battles. You've seen this in the top case videos. You've seen this in multiple videos across the channel. Everything is just about spot on when it comes to the sheath, man. The fit is very good, decent MagSafe strength, very nice material that provides a decent level of grip. I know a lot of people think it's slippery out there. Keeps the phone very thin, minimalistic, but being able to serve all of the points while being minimalistic, man. Buttons, nice and tactile. Comes in some very dope colors, including this Mesa blue to go with that Sierra blue. Look, Kadabe knocked it out the park when it came to the sheath, man. Absolutely love this case. You already know this case is a GOAT on the channel. And if you got the sheath, y'all know the hashtag, man. Hashtag sheath gang in the comments down below because we know I love this case, man. Got mad love for Kadabe. So coming in at number 3, being knocked down all the way to bronze, Kadabe sheath. So here we go, man. The last 2 cases, and number 2, let's go ahead and get into it. The Phone Rebel Gen 3. Now, y'all knew this case had to be up on the totem pole because everything Apple Pro shot to him, man. He made an absolute amazing case here. Now, if you've seen my review, everything about this case ain't amazing, all right? It's not great, but there are so many good about the case that I can overlook the things that is lacking, all right? Like the craftsmanship of one when it's in your hand feels more different than any case out there on the market. I don't know what it is. If it's the cuts in it, I don't know, man. They have a very nice aramid fiber back, very strong MagSafe magnets, some of the strongest magnets out there. Very nice little lips when it comes to layer on texture on the front and on the back. You've seen the drop test of his Gen 3 cases. absolutely amazing. But one thing I really don't like about it is the grip, or is the buttons. The buttons have a flaw of how they're designed, but Phone Rebel team is on it. They're already creating the newer model, in which I think will be available probably by the end of this month or something like that. So when the model comes with the perfected buttons, you're talking about probably a #1 case in this lineup, man. So maybe we'll revisit this case a little bit later, because there's a few cases that can make some improvements that can really dramatically change their position, all right? But the Phone Rebel Gen 3, absolute masterpiece. Love this case. A lot of you guys also love this case, man. Easily could have been #1 on any given day, but today we at #2, man, and you're probably already, well, you know what? Let's not talk about it. Let's just get into the #1 case, all right? All right, #1 case, and it's a #1 case with a super strong caveat that you guys are just not gonna like. I don't like it either, but I couldn't deny the fact of how much I love this case, man, and we got to go ahead and give it to it. My #1 case, and the case that probably lives on my phone the longest, is going to be the Pitaka Mag Easy Pro case. Now, I absolutely love this case. I know some of you are like, what? There are tons of other cases that's out there better than this. Look, I don't know what it is about this case, even though it gets all smudgy on the back, but the thinness of this case, the craftsmanship of this case, it keeps a thin profile. The fit is tight all the way around. Very strong MagSafe magnets, nice buttons. That's just enough tactile. Almost wants to be on that Versa Mushy, but it's not. Very nice protection, because I have dropped this phone in this case. I don't know what it is, man, but I absolutely love the Pitaka Pro case. But here's the thing. This case is impossible to find. You cannot find this case. They said there is supposed to be a batch coming out at the end of the month, but it's not guaranteed. So that is the rub when it comes to this case, is you're not going to be able to really find it anywhere. And that is a very disappointing thing to even think about when it comes to this case. But with all of that aside, I gotta give the case its props, man. #1 Pitaka Mag Easy Pro case. Absolutely love this case. Such an amazing case. And this is what lives on my phone the majority of the time. I think this has lived on my phone more than the actual sheath. So here it is, man. #1, the champ, the one to beat, the Pitaka Mag Easy Pro case, when we could buy it. Pitaka, come on. I gave you #1. Now let's make it available so everybody can go out there and get it. All right. So that's gonna be it. Let's we don't have to get all these cases, because let's pause. Let's bring them all over here so we can do one final roundup, and then we'll go ahead and get up out of here. All right, so I can't even get them all in frame over here, man, but here are all of the big dogs. All right, this is gonna be the best of the best when it comes to cases. Each and every one of these cases are very solid. Each and every one of these cases, if you had to say, T, you can only use each one of these for the rest of the year, I could easily do it without any issues. All right, so here it is, man. Here is the top 15 cases for the iPhone 13 Pro. Y'all let me know in the comments down below, where did I mess up? What case should have been on this list? What case should have been off this list? And what's your #1 case that you put up here, man? And what other ones could have been on this thing? So technically, T, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a crazy long video, but this is like the dictionary, the Bible of your top cases, man. But we about to get up out of here, man. Everyone, please be safe. Catch you on the next one. Be sure to hit that sub button and turn that bell on, because I'm always dropping some dope videos like this, man. But yo, everyone be safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.